What's the other? Who's the?
Sean Krogan from Cracker Bash.
Right.
He's my roommate.
Okay.
He's the.
Yeah, I used to see him all the time.
He's the singer.
Okay. Do they have anything out?
No, but they will soon.
What about Cold and Delicious?
I don't know if they have anything out.
And it doesn't now Pizza Cold and Delicious?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like country-ish, hillbilly stuff?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. Yeah.
Do they have something out or no?
I don't know. I don't know of anything, but there could be something that I don't know about.
Did you go to Europe with these guys?
No. I've just been on the tour since New York or Philadelphia or something. Last couple of weeks.
You told me I think you were from Texas originally?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about when you came from Texas and what prompted that. Did you play in Texas and what did you do there?
No, I moved out of there when I was 14 because of family problems. And, I don't know. I don't really want to get into it.
Right.
But,
are a lot of those things reflected in the songs on Roman Candle?
Some of them, yeah.
Are those situations mostly fairly true stories adapted into song form here and there?
Well,
Condor Avenue?
I don't know. Condor Avenue is not a very... Condor Avenue I made up when I was like 17 or so. So by the time I recorded it for that record, I'd already recorded it like 2 or 3 times before, and it was on like its 4th or 5th lyric, which still had pieces of all the versions before it, so it didn't make much sense anymore.
Was one where, because we thought that Heatmiser was a homocore band, when he would sing, we're like, oh, he's a gay junkie. And we thought, man, he's got good reason to have dark songs. Like, he was an abused child and a gay junkie. I kind of figured that's why you were so good.
No, I'm not gay, and I'm not a junkie.
There's a lot of talks about the rubber loop, this, that, and everything.
Yeah.
The last time I saw you looked 6, I thought, wow, cold turkey.
A lot of those songs have to do with a while ago. I'm not really writing songs that... Because a lot of people seem to say, like or not a lot of people, but you know, some people in their review would say like, oh, these songs are all about dope, or whatever. Which I thought totally missed the point, because I
thought they were about human misery, and I thought
right. I mean,
the
they
other
could have
issues were really just kind of the medium that the person might live in, but everyone has that.
Right, yeah, it was like that happened to be the vehicle then, and that's where I was at then. But you know, they could have just as easily been about love or something. It'd still be about the same thing, which was, in my mind, more like dependency and stuff like that.
The second album, were they around at the same time? Because they both have, there's some same moves, like what's the opener, Needle?
Needle in the Hay?
Yeah, that was on the 7-inch before it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the record store here, they talked to me the other day, and they said, oh, that Needle in the Hay 7-inch came in, and blah, 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 blah. Like, they thought it was after the album.
That's okay, come in. No, it's no problem.
Shane? Yes. What's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie, hi, Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah, the second album seems more the folk storytelling thing, where the first one seems more autobiographical.
Huh. Well, that's good. I thought it was the other way around.
The range, like you started writing here and just kind of became more the observer at the end of the bar.
The first one I didn't have any idea it was going to ever come out. I was just doing it. I've been doing stuff like that since I was like 14 or 15.
Hasn't that ended up being the biggest seller on Heatmiser stuff?
Maybe. I think
thought I heard that was the biggest thing they ever sold.
Maybe. I think, yeah, they actually gave me a check the other day. I think this was the first time they'd gotten to pay a band for record sales, and they were really excited. It was weird that they were happy to be paying someone, but they're really nice guys.
Yeah.
The first one I didn't know was going to come out. The second one I knew it was, and that, like, I thought it sounded more like I was presenting something more so than the first one.
The first one, that's just one of those. It's hard for you to. It's just one of those records you hear and you're just like, this will be one of my favorite records till the day I die.
Well, that's really nice. That's cool.
That record's on that list. The Cardinal thing, Eric Matthews record, the Richard Davies record. 12-7 stuff. You know, Fleetwood Mac Rivers, Heart and Queen, you know, those records. But yeah, and generally anytime I've ever played that to people, the jaw drops. As a matter of fact, last time I saw you at the Congo, my friend Jay just thought, he's a great guitar player. He after we went home that show, my friend Jason, I'm selling my guitar and never play music again.
Oh, that's.
He couldn't believe that, because you do that combination of chords and picking, he just couldn't believe that it was one guy. He's got a really skilled guitar player.
Huh.
Which I don't, I'm a drummer, so I don't, look at things, I just have nice songs, lots of melody, beautifully executed, but I never realized it.
There's a lot better guitar players than me, that's for sure. I mean,
yeah, I think Satriano's going to be here this week.
Well,
I have this theory too that someday Paul Simon's going to hear one of your records.
oh.
He's going to be calling you up.
No, I don't think he'd call me up after what I said about him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when that first record came out,
Oh yeah,
like one person said that it sounded like Paul Simon, so then everybody else who reviewed it had to bring up Paul Simon's name in order to say that it didn't sound like Paul Simon. So Simon's name just kept appearing in all the few reviews that I got, and it was just ridiculous. Like, isn't this supposed to be my review, not Paul Simon's review?
Right. It reminded me of just the Boxer, the mood that those songs set, and the subtle vocals, and the way those guys sang together. That kind of comes off in the way that you do your overdubs.
Well, I can't really stand most of what Paul Simon did. And
solo stuff or the...
Just in general. There's some songs that I like, but there's just like all that, there's stuff like, Fool Said I, You Do Not Know, Silence Like a Cancer of Rose, it's just, I don't know, it's a different time, but anyway, I ended up like saying, someone was interviewing me and I said that Paul Simon was a pompous ass, and so then that kept getting reprinted, which was cool and unusual, and not probably true, but...
Was there a time over the last couple of years ago by the whole, indie rock scene that you thought it was going to die? For me, I thought it was...
The indie rock scene? No.
With certain bands getting on MTV and stuff, did you ever feel that it might be a threat to the...
No, I mean, it's always... I don't know, it's, there's always a lot of crap on the radio. That's just the way the radio is.
I thought if it kept going the way it was, but I think it started encompassing more styles of music, mellower acoustic stuff. I think if it kept going, because that whole 4-track lo-fi thing was just... I got a bunch of stuff